Okay. My CPU is not killing itself, so that's nice. What? What the hell's wrong with my headphones? You get real headphones. Man, they need like a unified chat plugin or something. I bet somebody made it, I'm just too lazy to find it. Tarkov. What, are you playing Tarkov now? Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, let's see what I have to do on this damn plugin. Ah, yes. Wow, I have viewers. Amazing. Oh well. Hello everybody to the coding stream, if anybody's here and actually listening. What is that emoji? Kraken 197 LOL. You made that one? What? You made a special emoji just to troll me on my stream. Yeah, I need to get like some combined chat plugin. I just realized that my cursor does not show on screen. Oh well. Oh wait, now it does. Should I have this tagged as a dispenser already? No, I don't. Nice. Probably should have done that. Oh well. Gonna copy some code from down here. Is there a... What? What is the implementation of this? Oh, it's literally just a cast with an is instance check. Nice. Is there a get of course there's a breedable class. I might as well just do this then. Because this is gonna be an instance of... Yeah, okay. Hmm. I don't know what item you need to... or how to get the item you need to breed an animal in this API. Let's find out, shall we? You know, it's probably a tag if I had to guess. Because everything's a tag in this game now. Um, piglin food? No. What? Cow? No. Animals spawnable on. Let's just see all the tags. Entity types. There's frog food. Nope, these are all entity types. It's probably labeled food. Fox food. Piglin food. No. Hmm. I mean, at this point, they're unlikely to change the breeding item for animals, but, you know, in case they do, it would be nice to have it just not need to be updated ever. Um, my bit rate is too low. Okay, well, I don't really care. Hmm. Oh, I hope I don't have to go into a Net Minecraft server for this. Hmm. Okay, well, sounds like I'm doing a manual solution. Reading items map. Okay, let's make sure I get this right. Nope, nope, nope. It's not just the word reading, it's in Minecraft. Of course, I Google searched the word reading and it comes up with, like Urban Dictionary breeding fetish. That's fun. Um, okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of items that you can use for horses. Cannot be used for leading and breeding, but it can be used to feed them. Okay. I'll implement that later, probably. This is going to have to be of entries, I think, because I think there's too many items to... Oh my god, there's a lot for wolves. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an of entries. Real dot golden apple. Then we're going to do entity type horse. Cool. Yeah, I just realized my problem. This is a one-to-many relationship. Um, well, actually it's many to many because horses and donkeys also can eat both of these. Okay, well this is fun. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. So we're gonna do uh set of entity type. Then we're gonna do set of. Actually, no, we're gonna not repeat things here. It's not called a mushroom, it's called a mushroom cow in the code. No fun code names. Wheat, farm animals types. Yep. Oh my god, there's so many for wolves. Alright, we're gonna do the ones that have single first, and then we're gonna write loops to do all the ones that have a crap load of items to build these lists, or to build these maps. Eh. No, because otherwise I have to make a mutable map, and I want this to be immutable. Ugh. Alright. Wow, there's an actual use for beetroots. You can feed them to pigs. There's a seed tag in this game. Yeah, villager plantable seeds. However, I can't spread the seed types across the map like you can in JS. I just have to manually write them out. We'll just do this in the static initializer. Yes, I know. We're going to skip over that one. Is there a meats tag? Tag dot meat. Nope. Raw. Nope. Wow, that's fun. Yeah, I'm going to undo this because I think that that tag can change without actually changing the behavior of chicken breeding, so it could introduce a very interesting bug. Beetroot, pitcher pod, and torch flower. Melon. Oh, hey Matt, what's up? Yeah, I've made a couple at this point. I have actually one on Spigot that I think has 26,000 downloads. I do more server plugins. I'm not that good with client side mods, although I have dabbled in them with kind of like personal projects. Um, but the client side modding frameworks tend to move or tend to change a lot quicker and are less standard. Yeah, something like that. It's a mod that adds lives to hardcore of all things. It's pretty simple, but a lot of people seem to like it and thought it was useful. So, um, yeah. Actually, is Tamed Wolf? No, it's just Wolf. And ooh, that'll be fun to filter. Oh geez, I'm gonna have to add another predicate just for wolves for this. This will be interesting. Okay. Raw beef. Wait. Steak? What's the item ID here? Oh, it's just beef. Okay. Then how many items do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we can do this. Control. Nope, 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 nope. Shift, control, right. There we go. Except we don't want rotten flesh. Oopsie. And then do this. Control left, and then add cooked. There we go. And then I think that's all of those. These map definitions probably need to get moved to a different class. They're getting quite long and just filling up this class file. Actually, is there anything else in this class besides the types, or is it just an enum? Because if so, I'm just going to static import everything from this enum. Because holy shit, am I using a lot of item tags in this. Why is this frozen? Hello? Go to the class. Oh, Jesus. Why are you broken? Fine, I'll do it myself. Spigot API, org, bucket, material. Open. What the hell? So because I'm using a ton of resources running this stream, no, I'm not even using more than 20% of my CPU. Okay, well, we're gonna... Oh, IntelliJ's frozen. Oh, 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 okay. Memory usage. Why is it low on memory? What? I am nowhere near out of memory. Whatever. Let's just invalidate caches and... Oh my god. Come on. You can do it. Probably just keep Task Manager open at this point. Why? Actually, why is it using that much memory? 3 gigabytes for one IDE window. That's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm just trying to open this class and it won't let me. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Holy crap. How big is this file? Oh my god. It's 11,000 lines? Holy shit, dude. No wonder it took so long to open. Okay, well, those are private. Yeah, maybe it would not be wise to static. Well, if it's a static import of all the enums. Is there anything else that's static in here? Static material, get material. There's only 7 occurrences other than the. Okay, we're just gonna do this. And then anything in here that has a material dot will just get removed. Actually, just make sure I don't have anything weird in here that this is capturing. What is this error? Okay. Does it create any more? Ooh. It does. Oh, match case. Oopsie. Um, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. Nope. So you can't wildcard import constants, can you? No, it's working. Why is it complaining if I do it? Oh, if I do all, it deletes the static import. I'm dumb. What games have I been playing lately? Pal World. That's about it. I did play some Tarkov for a little bit in Arena because I got access to the closed beta there, but um, I go on. I have Tarkov in waves. I don't really play it religiously. Okay, what is it complaining about here? Ooh, what? Uh, oh, it's got the material.class. And yeah, that's like it for blindly replacing stuff. Pal World is the best. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's the best game I played, but um, it's what the monster catching genre needed, and I think it's funny that there are people in the Pokemon community who are super pissed off that Pal World is a thing. And I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but um, it's not as good as it used to be. To give an example, I still have one of these. And that was the golden days of Pokemon, if you remember. You lost yours? Well, I can sell you one if you want, because what happened is I got this one, and I also got this one, because I bought them on eBay, and one of them, the seller did not give me a tracking number, and inevitably it got lost in the mail. It was like 2 weeks, and I was like, I don't know where the hell this thing is. I'm reporting it. Um, Seller never got back to me. They never put in a tracking number, so eBay just gave me my money back. So now I have two for the price of one. So uh, if you want to pay me like, I don't know, $15 because I got one of them for 35, you can have one. You're just gonna need a battery for it. Hopefully, no one else is watching the stream that will get angry that I'm selling a friend Poké Walker on stream. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not that easy to come by anymore because they stopped manufacturing them and shit, I don't know. When did they stop making Pokemon Soul Silver? Continue date. I've spelled that wrong, but it's fine. I'm trying to find the discontinue date. May 20th, 2014. So I would imagine they stopped manufacturing the Pokewalker well before then, because that was when they stopped doing online services for those games. Um, yeah. So they're more than 10 years old and 10 years out of being manufactured anymore, at least. Apparently, Llama Spit has an entity type. I guess that makes sense. It is a projectile. Trader Llama is its own entity. Interesting. Make sure this is the right thing, because this calls it Hey Bale in the wiki, but this says Hey Block. I'm imagining it's the same thing. Probably. Just find out in testing, I guess. Oh, they eat carrots too. Bees can take any type of flower. Great. Okay, well, we'll have to skip bees, I think, because this has gone from it being statically built to dynamically built in the initializer. Oh boy. Okay, so we've gotten everything except for the bees, which I'm gonna have to do somewhere else. So let's refactor all this stuff, because there are too many structures in this now. Oh wow, I didn't even get them all. Here we go. Refactor. Move members. What should I name this? I'll just name it util for now until I come up with a better name. Why have you done this? Ah. Ah. I'm just gonna do this new hash table. Okay, I think that gets everything. Now we can finally write the actual functionality. First time chat, Chantu? Yep. I'm making a plugin for Spigot that enhances the functionality of dispensers. So the thing I'm writing right now is allowing dispensers to um, breed creatures. Um, I guess I should preface this by saying that this is a Minecraft plugin. And welcome to the channel. B. We're gonna have to do a full function here. And I think that's all I need for that. Cool. So we can do, I think, find. Oh, you know what? We also need. Oh no, the can read tag is there, so I can just do find any. So I need to edit the creature's data to set their like love mode tag. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this. I need to change the type. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure this doesn't do what most people think it does, because I saw this on the forum. Set the breedability of the, yeah, no, it's not if they are currently breeding, it's if they are able to. So I have to set an attribute probably. So set, actually, hold on, get attributes. Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. I'm streaming on YouTube Live, where you are, and then I'm streaming on Kick and Twitch. And Kick appears to be the least active one, but that's understandable because it's a newer platform. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. Attribute instance. I gotta look up and find what attribute it is because it doesn't appear to exist here. Then in love tag. Oh, is it NBT data? Get tag. Say set metadata. Okay, and this is where I think I have to open the game because I don't know what the entity data tag is. So let me change up my stream here. Oh, I also need to fire up my test server. A lot of windows opening at once. Okay. Window capture, CMD. Yep. Why aren't you working? Hello? Come on, OBS. It's a little lost. Come on. Something's not right here. Capture method. Ah, there we go. The capture method was wrong. Yep. And then, yep, I already have it saved. Cool. And then we're gonna open Minecraft here. Move up the game. Okay, now my game capture is not working. Ah, there we go. Great. My cursor is not working, so I'm gonna have to use the Twitch preview. Nice. Fun times. Okay, so this was if anybody's still here, this was my demo video like setup. So I had a bunch of different things. So I guess I can show off the things that my plugin can do. So starting with, it can place blocks. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, you can actually check my channel. You can check one of my channels. I have a demo video that used all this, but yeah, you can set different blocks, even gravity blocks, plant trees, strip logs, plant crops, attack mobs. Oh, I'm on peaceful, that won't work. But There's a sword in here, um, and you can use it to attack mobs or players. So if I stand in front of this and just change the survival mode real quick, bam. Yep, and then... Oh, the Ender Dragon broke that. I have a feature that the Ender Dragon can spawn with dragon eggs, and I kind of destroyed the blocks that were in this area. Um, yeah, so what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, get the metadata tag for the creatures. So let's summon a pig. Okay, hello. And then we need to get entity data. Data get entity. And then we also need to limit one, otherwise the command will complain. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? All the typical attributes. Is there a breeding or in love attribute? Can anybody see here? I don't see anything. Okay, so maybe it doesn't show up until you actually try to breed the animal. So let's give him a carrot. Ugh, that's really annoying. I can't see my mouse. Oh, yep, he's ready. Okay, so now if I run the thing... in love 0. So I right-clicked on him and didn't seem to do anything. Can I set this tag? Merge entity in love 1. Okay, so if I spawn another pig, he's saying yes. Okay, he wants me to spawn another pig. Oh, actually, I think that value is probably in ticks, isn't it? Because if yeah, he's at 0 again. Yeah, so if I set him to, like, I don't know, 6,000, just make him perpetually in love. Yeah, that value's in ticks, so if I right-click on this one, they're gonna run at each other. Or not. Okay. Uh, Hello, my friends. Can you do your thing? What about this one? I know it filters by distance. Can you stop moving? You're making my job harder. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like it changes their behavior. Hold on. Set that to 0. So now... Okay. So strangely, it doesn't look like there's a tag for... Oh, okay. Yeah, come over here. Okay, there we go. So now if I use the... Oh. Okay. But now they should have a different tag that should show when they're not able to... Or when they're able to breed again. I don't know. It must be a code internal thing because I don't see it. Okay, well, we can use the in love tag, I think. So we need to set the metadata in love, and then we need to do fixed metadata value. And we'll just do, I don't know, what's the default length for breeding time? I don't want to stray from vanilla functionality too much. Animal exits love mode if it does not breed 30 seconds after being fed, but immediately becomes able to be fed and enter love mode again. Okay, so it's whatever, it's going to be 30 seconds times the number of ticks on the server, so it's going to be 30 times 20. Why can't I do math? 600. Oh. There we go. Okay, and now we actually have to... Oh, and you know what? This has to be delayed because otherwise it won't actually do it. A fun thing with Bukkit plugins is half the things you need to do require a tick delay because otherwise they just don't do them. So you'll see this kind of thing all over people's code. And actually, we don't need this. Cool. So now I can build, and it should theoretically work. We got find the creature, decrement inventory. Oh, you know what? This won't spawn the particle. So the other thing we should do is actually do this, because we want to keep that, and then we do world... Wait. Dispenser block dot get world dot spawn particle? Yes, okay, that's what we want to do. And we're going to want to do particle heart dispenser block dot get relative facing, because we want to do the block that it's facing, and then we want to set the count. So let's do 15. What is this? Oh, right. Also, is this picking up my game sound? Oh no, it's picking up all my desktop audio. Is there a way to like spread out the particles? Is there... Hold on. Let's look at documentation here. Spawn particle. There's XYZ count double offset. Ah, the docks are broken again. I hate having to do this every time it stops working. Hello, Maven? Ah, okay. So then there should be maximum random offset. Okay, so we want to do within a block. So we'll just do 1D, 1D, 1D. Cool. So they'll spread out 15 particles in a one block area. So actually, let's do 1.5. Just make it a bigger spread, make it look more realistic. I think this is in a circle, right? It should be 1 because it can. That's a radius, not a diameter. So that actually is 2 blocks across. Okay. So now we can test it. So let's build this. Gonna move. Actually, we're gonna shut down the server first. Oh, I just realized I'm still looking at the game. That's fun. Sorry about that. Actually, my video capture needs to be all the way at the top. There we go. Compiler util is not available. What? Oh, nice. Okay, and now we're gonna stop the server. And put the plugin back in. Okay. Now we're going to reload the server. Ah, I hate this. We're going to reopen the game because I don't like having my mouse not visible. It's still not visible. Yay! Okay, it clearly has something to do with OBS. Okay. Actually, I should already have a command to do this, but I'll just retype it. Okay, we'll get a dispenser. We want a button. And then let's go get those slabs over there so I don't have to go digging through inventory. Okay. And then give this guy a bunch of carrots. So to verify that he doesn't already have the in love mode, we're going to do this. Okay, in love 0. Right click. That did nothing. Okay, so we got a debug. Fun. Now, is it possibly because no, because I have the search on the y-axis to be 2 blocks, so he should be within it. Okay, let's attach our debugger and see what's going on here. So material equals wheat. Oh, that's why. Ha! So, utils, actually just get, map. Should do, nope. What is the name of the thing? Utils.get. That was literally the name of it. Okay. That contains key material. There we go. And now we can static import this. Okay, we're going to rebuild here. Cannot find symbol. What? What's your problem? Oh, right. You can't use static imports on Lombok. Fun. Get breeding handler. Okay, now let's rebuild. Okay. I'm just going to rename this to maps, and actually we'll just say item collections seems to be appropriate. So we're categorizing items. Okay, now we can rebuild. Now there should not be any errors. Cool. There is not. So we will shut down the server again. Replace the file. Alrighty. Okay, so you should still not be in love mode. Yep, cool. And, oh, I didn't cancel the event, but now he should be in love mode. No. Something is wrong. Okay. It played the effect, and let's make sure. Okay, so I need to cancel the event. I need to check if they're already in love mode. Actually, the is breedable tag should already be able to do that. That I'm filtering by, or yeah, can breed. Okay, well, it's not writing the entity data, so we have to figure out why it's not doing it. And also, let's reduce the size of this because it was too big. Actually, how did I do this before? I had another thing that had a set metadata. Really? That's the only time I've used metadata? There had to be some other time. I remember using it. Or maybe it didn't work. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna have to break out the debugger because I don't know where to set this data that it will actually do something. Okay, so we're going to attach to process. Okay. Okay, we're connected. Now we're gonna trigger this again. Cool. Then we are going to step over. Okay, now we have something in the creature thing, right? Yep. Okay, craft pig. This is going to crash the server because I'm sitting in the debugger with the server frozen too long, but that's okay. Entity. We want... Oh, there's actually a breed item field. Too bad I can't use that without Net Minecraft server. And a bunch of fields I can't read. This looks like a circular reference. Not useful. Friction state. Okay. So we need creature dot get internal value 600. So it is set, but the server is not reflecting it. Or maybe this is probably not the value that's being used then. Um, was this persistent data type integer? from primitive 600. What is this? Persistent data adapter context? This is weird. Oh, well there's that. Can we get the context from here? Get adapter context. Okay. We're just going to use automatic typing because I'm too lazy to type that out. What? I don't understand. It wants a persistent data container, but the persistent data container does not. That is not even what I'm hovering. Dot set. Persistent data type. Oh, there it's a 3 parameter. Okay. And then it's just 600. There we go. Okay, let's see if this does anything. So we're gonna comment that out. Stop the server because it's crashed anyway. No, it didn't crash. I'd normally killed it. We're gonna rebuild. Now I have to pull the server folder back up because I accidentally closed it. We're not going to close it this time. Okay, and now we're going to restart the server. Okay. Oh, I didn't cancel the event, so it's still going to eject the caret, but it should. We have an exception. Namespace key cannot be null. Something tells me that the way I did it is not correct. I get very fun error. Okay, well, we get to figure that out now. Could it be Minecraft in love? We're gonna have to figure out how to how to set NBT data. Nope, I'm not going to Coriolis. Spigot, set T. Is there a get or create tag? Creature get or nope. Tag data. Dear Lord. Is there even NBT in the game anymore? No, they took it out. Ugh. It's gotta be an attribute, right? Like, because that's the other stuff that's shown in the NBT. Get attribute. Attribute dot. Hmm. Those are the ones that are available. That might be a problem. Hmm. I could simulate right click on the entity. That might be. I love how horse jump strength is an attribute, but the other ones are not. Oh, I just knocked the lid off my power box. What to do here? Let's just see if we can simulate right clicking. Yeah. Bucket server call event. Oh no, it's get player manager dot call event. New interact entity interact event. Player use use entity breed event. That's not it. Player interact event. That's what we want. There's no interacted with entity. Wow. We're gonna do this. New org bucket event player. What are our options here? There's got to be one for interacting with an entity. Player interact entity event. Ah, that's what we want. So we want except we have to figure out how to get around this. Because it wants an equipment slot and it's going to find out what item is in that slot on its own. And it also wants a real player. What's entity breed event? Can I... Oh. Okay. We're gonna have to come up with a new... Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna have to implement this whole damn thing. Because I need to create a dummy player. Oh dear lord. Okay, well, we better get working on it. Oh god, it's generating so much stuff. And I'm gonna undo it all. Okay. So what we're gonna do is gonna say util for now. Dummy player. Yay. Implements player. Okay. We're gonna implement everything. Just let that... Oh, I wish it would do it in the background. Oh well. Is my game still showing on the... Oh no. Okay, cool. Will this show everything from the thing? Match title, otherwise find window of the same type. Okay. Get name, we're gonna just call it dummy player. Is online true, always. Get inventory, we'll get around to that. To do. Inventory. Actually, I think there's just a bucket that create inventory. This size. What's the default size for ender chest? I think it's 27. Can we just suppress this? I know. They're not going to be null. Okay, there we go. Get main hand. main hand dot right. We're just gonna set everything about this player so that the server doesn't freak out if we send it a dummy player. Say bucket. Screw it. Let's just actually have all these things. Private inventory ender chest equals get that create inventory this 27. Final. It's not gonna freak out about that. No. Okay. Cool. Ender chest. Yay. And then we're also gonna have an actual inventory. I think it's, what, 27 plus 9, so 36. Inventory. Yay. And we're going to have getters for all this stuff. Oh, wait. Don't need to do that. Because it already has a getter. Why are you complaining? Oh, right. Create whole... What's the difference between player inventory and inventory? Including the 4 armor slots and any extra slots. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Final player inventory equals... We're going to just have an inner class here. Static class player inventory adapter. Commence player inventory. Still can't see the pop-up. Oh well. New player inventory adapter. Cool. Can this be nullable? Turns the item stack from the helmet slot. I don't know if these things are supposed to be null ever. Any extra slots? I don't get the extra slots thing. Maybe, oh, that might be the shield. Oh my god, there's so many methods. How many things do I have to implement here? Oh lord, that's a lot. Holy crap, okay. Can I create a dummy entity to back this? Private final entity. Actually, I'll just do living entity. Backing entity. Actually, what's the... human entity. We'll just do new location. We'll do... We'll have to do this. It doesn't have to be a living entity, that's funny. There... Oh. Let's just say Boolean randomized data, true. Now I don't know what info this would give. Give the player, but... Oh, yeah, it's almost midnight. Oh wait, no, it is midnight. Wow. I want to see if this even works. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna just create a random event here. Player interact event. Nope. New location. Actually, we don't need that. Event dot get location. Oh no, get player. Get location from that, and there we go. Actually, let's do this. And we're gonna say if event dot get item dot get type. We'll just say material dot stick. Okay, why do we have an error? I'm not gonna do that. Now we have another error. Shit. What's your problem? Okay. Right, I have to start the server back up. You cannot, in fact, just right-click to spawn in players. This is what happens. Oh my god. Cannot spawn an entity for org bucket entity player. Okay. So that's fun. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Can I just set these values to null? That would be nice. Nope, everything must be not null. There's no entity interact with entity event. Ugh. Okay, well. Time to get cooking on the dummy player. Yeah, I don't even know if... Is there any entity that I can, like, use as a backing entity? I don't think there really is. Oh well. Um, Boots, leggings, chest plate, helmet. Um, get size 36, 64. This. Oh boy. Um, I'm just not gonna bother with this. I mean, I'm just not gonna bother. Yeah, I'm not giving up on the thing. I'm just not gonna bother with that item remove item thing because this requires like merging inventories, and I'm just not gonna bother because I'm never gonna use those methods anyway. Um, this is just so that the interface is complete because I'm implementing the entire interface. Oh my god, how many methods do I have to do? Oh no, it's 2600 lines. Um, okay, most of these are going to be dummy variables or just fixed values that I'm not going to use. contains material. This really should be a thing. List of items dot filter Yay, that works. Okay. What? How is item stack implemented? What is its equality method? Yeah, the amount has to be the same anyway. In is similar is it just compares material types. Yeah, no. Okay, so I can just use this. It's the same method. Contains at least. Oh dear. Um. Any ones that require me to construct a hash map like this, I'm just not gonna do it. Because I don't think they're gonna get used, and I'll just handle the exception if it crops up. Gonna do this. List of... Oh, shoot. We need this. Is this 0 to... Oh, no. Is it dot range? Oh, yeah, okay. It's end exclusive, right? Yep. filter. Was I get as int for optional? Oh. Get is it or else. Okay, -1. We'll just return that. I had to cut off the rain sound. What is this? Is this supposed to just return -1 if there's nothing? Yeah, -1 if not found. Okay. Do this. Item stacks. Dot equals item. Yay. First empty. I have to avoid concurrent modification here. We can do this. Index equals find first material. I've written some of the code already. Yay! Oh yeah, I have to check to make sure it's not -1. Index is less than 0, or index is greater than... should just be less than 0. Turn. Okay. Length, not size. I didn't know that existed. Thanks, IntelliJ. No one's viewing it. We're just not going to do that. Inventory type player. Set item. Switch slot. What is hand? Oh no. I have to keep track of what item is selected. Ah. How many items does a player have on their hotbar? Is it 10? It's 1 through 9, right? 0 is not a hotbar key? I think so. So we can just do... I think we can just use the hotbar as like the first 9 slots of items. But I'll come back to that in a second. Did I do anything with the extra contents on the other end? Get extra contents. We're just not gonna use that. Get item in main hand. Offhand. What? There's supposed to be... Put the given stacks into the armor slots. No, we're just not going to do that. Um, set extra contents. Do we have... Don't have an extra contents. We'll just ignore that. Get item in main hand. Main hand index equals 0. Slot 0 through 8 can be that. And then we'll have a setter for that. A copy of the item. Am I supposed to be cloning this? Oops. Gets a copy, not an actual reference. I don't care. I want to be able to modify it if I need to. Get item in hand. Get item in main hand. Set item in hand. Stack. Don't need to return, I guess. Don't need the add getter at setter then, I guess. Held item slot. Get held item slot. There we go. Ah, we're almost done with the player inventory adapter. Let me player this. Ah, it's not a static class. We'll fix that. Iterator. Iterator. Iterators dot what's the difference between list iterator and iterator? Oh. You're kidding. Oh, there's a list iterator method. Okay, we'll just do that. Cool, I can collapse that class and never think about it again. Why is this complaining? I don't care about the typo. Is that the only other problem? Items, oh, can be final. Yeah, okay. Nope. Collapse that. There we go. Alright, now we can work on the actual player. What is enchantment seed? Mm. What is 2int exact? Ah, it just takes a long. Okay. Get open inventory. Hmm. Player crafting slots are indexed differently. Oh no. I'm just not going to worry about it for now. This is how we get around it. We just throw an exception. A dummy player cannot open a GUI and probably never will. So we're just going to do this. Inventory. We can just have this do nothing. Open merchant. Can this return null? Null if it could not be opened. Okay. Item in main hand. Where we get item in main hand. Set item in hand. Set item on cursor. No, this will just not do anything. Gets the location of the bed the player is currently sleeping in. Why does this say can't be null? if they're not currently sleeping, how does this work? Sure. Might as well set a game mode. Game mode. Nope, not local. Create field. Yep. And then what line was I on? Because I need to set bookmarks, don't I? Wait. Doesn't specify the stack. Uh, a player object that represents a person. This. I'll get the point of that method, but okay. Why is there a get server method for the player? That's so stupid. Send message. I don't get why these don't have default behavior. Like, obviously this would be the return for, like, any... Oh, it's interface entity. Okay, I thought it was a player. Good old throw new unsupported operation exception. This looks so easy. Um, I don't know how long you've been here, but this is a 2700 line interface file. I'm creating a dummy player. So yeah, it's easy. It's just mind-numbing. I mean, you're right. It's easy. It's just dumb. I don't want to do it, but I have to for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fire off an event, uh, like a right-click event from the player, um, but I have no way of knowing if there's a player online at all. So I just need to create a dummy player to do the action. And in order to do that, I have to implement a bunch of stupid methods that aren't really needed. But I have to follow the spec. Uh, Thankfully, IntelliJ's really good at telling me where I need to fill in null values, because like this squiggled null is not allowed because it's marked as not null. So I need to figure out what to do with it. So in most cases, if it's something I can instantiate, like I can just do um, new permission attachment, I'll just do something with default values. But otherwise, I'm just not going to bother. And I would either put in like an empty list or throw an exception because it's just not supposed to be able to do that thing. What else do we need? I think we can just do this. Yep, cool. It doesn't have persistent data on Godot. I don't know what that. Do you mean Godot? Like Godot? The game engine? Or are you referring to something other than a game engine? Because if so, I'm not aware of such a thing. I've played with it for a little bit, like I'm talking maybe an hour. It looks pretty cool. I like that it's open source, but I don't know much about it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's promising. I know I've known developers to like it, so I would say if you're interested in trying out a game engine, I would definitely suggest trying an open source one first, especially since, the whole shenanigans with Unity right now, and Unreal's just hard to learn. Like, it's gotten better, but my friends and I have played around with Unreal, and to get anything substantial off the ground takes a lot of work. But that's kind of the case with making games in general, too. Games are complex programs, as we can see here. We're just not going to launch projectiles. Yay, I've reached the end of the thing, and it says there's an error. Where is it? Oh, extra semicolon. There we go. Cool. Alright, we're done with that, finally. Yay! We're going to create a dummy player here. Private dummy player. It's a major push to open source engines or tools might happen. I would hope so. The problem is a lot of the proprietary engines like Unreal have a lot of technologies that are appealing to studios, like stuff with DLSS or just like better access to like the newer graphics APIs. I don't know how many things Godot supports. Again, I haven't looked into the game engines as much, but from what I can tell, the proprietary ones tend to invest more in the newer technologies. Um, and then with the larger developer teams that studios have, they don't have to worry so much about uh, spending time to learn those new technologies. They'd rather just spend the money to use the engine because the time is going to cost more than the license for the software. We're not going to initialize that right away. Do I have this loading post world? No, I don't. Blender is a good example. It took some time. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I only started using Blender and only in a hobbyist fashion, like when it had already taken off. Um, but yeah, I mean, it feels like a really mature software tool for being open source. But again, to your point, it's been out for a long time. In fact, here, let's look it up. How long has Blender been around? Blender 3D. Let me pop window into the stream here. Yep. So this is a Wikipedia article. Where is its inception? 1994. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know it was that long ago. Okay. Huh. What was its initial features? Oh, hold on. Release history. I don't know. I don't see anything. It just says the development changes. Um, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't know it was 30 years old though. That's crazy. I have to figure out where I'm gonna initialize this because I need to give the dummy player a location. And I'll probably just do like 000, but I need the world to be loaded in order for that to work. Actually, is there an on-world load event? I probably can just do that. On world load. Aha, there is. All this nonsense for enabling automatic breeding using a dispenser on a Minecraft plugin. Um, we need a setter. And we're going to do package private, right? Any advice for taking a data structures class? Is this a college level data structures class? Um, so when I took data structures, I completely ignored the professor. Don't do what I did. Definitely don't do that. Um, but I was already pretty comfortable with C++, um, and it was during COVID, so um, I kind of just went off and did my own thing, and I got a good grade, but I did not pay attention to any of the um, professor's content. In the process, probably didn't learn anything new, even if I could have. Um, so with that being said, just try and like um, do your even if you have like your classwork, do extra research into like the C++ documentation because a lot of it's really good, like C++ reference and like I think there's a bunch of pages related to Linux that have C++ documentation, which you can look into. So if you're curious about something outside of class or just tangentially related to class, look it up and experiment with it because that's honestly the best way you learn to code is not by some structured bullcrap that a class or work gives you. It's just like tinkering on your own, like I'm doing here, just for fun. Because you learn the most when you're enjoying it, because you're the most engaged then. That's my advice. Can't access from outside package. Ooh. But it's in a sub package. I don't like that feature or anti-feature of Java. I guess we're doing a public setter. We could also just say that once it's set, it can't get set again. I don't care that much. Um, that's the thing with Java is you can get yourself invested in useless semantics like that. Okay, we have our dummy player, so now we can generate this event. So we need the dummy player. So plugin instance get dummy player. Why is it backing up to that? There we go. We need the entity. Actually, it bothers me that that's the only var I have there, so I'm going to fix that. Nope. It's not an exception. There we go. So yeah, this is for a Minecraft plugin. So I'm writing a mod basically for Spigot servers, and this is to enhance the functionality of dispensers, because in vanilla Minecraft it's quite limited. And there's a couple plugins that do this already, but I'm trying to make an all-encompassing plugin, and a lot of those are no longer supported by the developers. And this is partially just so I can kind of have fun. It's not gonna solve a huge number of people's problems. It's like it's gonna be a plugin that I install on my own server that I play with friends. But when I make projects like this that could be useful to other people and I don't have any intention of making money off of them, I do publish them so other people can use them. What else do we need? Okay, clicked entity. We need the creature. And then the last thing, equipment slot. Equipment slot, hand. And then what we're going to do is right before we do that, I ever play Factorio? I have maybe 20 hours in the game. It's just I have so many games, I just moved off of it. But yeah, I think it's pretty fun. I haven't gotten around to playing any modded content on Factorio, but yeah, I mean, I like those kinds of games. I played about 100 hours of Satisfactory too. That kind of got my attention more than Factorio did. But yeah, both are good games. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I need to add get inventory. Set item equipment slot and then we're gonna do new item stack material 1. That's all we need. So that should fire off the event. And actually, do we even need this anymore? Because if the animal's being right-clicked by a demi player with the correct item, it should just create the heart's particles. Alright, let's build this. And then after I test this, probably regardless of if it works, I'm going to go to bed because I do have work tomorrow. Oh, let's move my... Yep, okay. What is this? Oh, this was my browser. Rename this so I know what it is. Okay. Close the server. I rebuilt. Okay, let's move the plugin over. Right. And let's launch the game. Oh, I guess I should start the server too. What's work like? Asking as a hopeful coding monkey. It very much is dependent on who you work for. So right now I actually work in a mechanical engineering lab. I'm working on basically code for like lower level stuff for an experiment I'm doing with a professor. Um, but I had an internship with Chase for a little bit, which I actually really liked. I thought I would hate working for a bank, um, but it kind of didn't feel that way. I felt like I was working on a smaller software engineering team, just working on our project. We didn't have any execs really hanging over us. Um, so, with that being said, like, I'm not going to plug any specific companies. That's just my experience, but definitely look into like company culture because that is going to be the most telling of how work is like. And beyond that, it's whatever you make it. If you enjoy coding and the people you work with are good, then it's going to be fine. Yeah. So there's the carrot. Did that do anything? It certainly doesn't seem like it. The tag has not been set. Oh. So we have a little exception here. The return value of Super Dispensers plugin get dummy player is null. Oh. What? Why is it null? Shouldn't it have set the player when... Well, this is interesting. The player should have been set here, in this event here. Did I not bind the event? Do I have to do that? No. The news about programming and software engineering jobs is demoralizing, to say the least. I mean, it's definitely always possible. Like the tech layoffs. So here's the thing with that, right? Is the tech layoffs are just a response to economic pressure, and the reality is at some point those same companies are going to have a hiring boom again because they're going to want to rush to match some other company's technology. Um, so like the thing we have with AI where like people might get laid off because of AI getting implemented in certain places in companies. In the same vein, they're going to end up hiring more people down the road because they need people that know how to use those tools or know how to develop that AI. So it's not so much that, especially in software engineering, jobs aren't getting permanently erased; they're just getting shifted around. Um, so like the skills are always going to be in demand, and um, of course, it's easy for me to say since I've never been laid off from a programming job, thankfully. But most people who are good at their craft will be able to find a new job pretty easily. Um, and that's not just coming from me with my little experience. That's come from people who I've talked to and worked with in the industry who have gotten laid off or have had to find a new job, and they were able to without too much trouble. But yeah, don't rule yourself out. I mean, um, I feel like a lot of engineers get imposter syndrome. I definitely have, where they feel like they're they don't belong in the industry. Um, but if you make it through your education, and you can make it through an interview, clearly you belong in the industry. Just do your job and try and network and try and have fun as much as you can, and that's all you really need to do. Okay. It is 1:30 though, and I do need to go to bed. So I'll probably try and debug this tomorrow. But yeah, great conversation. If you want to tune in some other time, I'd be happy to have you back. But I will see you later, and then anyone else who's on the other platforms, Twitch or YouTube, I will see you all later as well. Good night.